And I just want to say I'm truly honored and humbled. Thank you, Duke Kahanamoku Foundation and Bill and your whole crew to be up here. Paddling, it's especially women paddling. You don't do it for money or accolades. We do it because we love it. And I think one of the biggest things in my life that I live for is my kids. I got 4 kids. I started at 19. Teen pregnancy is real. But, look at pro-life. I'm just kidding. But I live for my kids. Everything I do is, for my kids. And this paddling, and so many of my teammates that are here right now, they're all up there. They put them in the back corner. Loud. But we all pay to do this sport, and we love it, right? We bleed for it. We bleed for each other, and that's what makes us better people at the end of the day for us, getting to, and I feel like I look at so many of you out here, and I know you guys are all people of the ocean, whether you're surfing or diving or canoe paddling or snorkeling or floating, whatever. It's the medicine to the life, it's what makes us better people. And I'm so truly grateful for that. And it started at a young age with my dad. Also my trust issues. So my dad, we used to live at Keiki Beach, My mom, I don't know, you must have been real skinny, let him take me walking. I was like maybe less than 2 weeks old. He thought it was a good idea to rinse me off at Pipeline, I think it was March. He lost me in the shore break for a brief second. Yeah, so ever since then, it's been a little bit touch and go. But we started, he would take me on, cut it too much already? Gotta go? Okay. So we started canoe sailing, It was like, oh yeah, my mom, again, I must not have been the favorite. Or too much ADD, I don't know. But he started taking me on these adventures, and it was, I think there's something to be said for being cold and hungry and paddling for 8 hours. It's psychological. It puts life in perspective. It's good. My kids got off easy. Maybe my oldest didn't, but it was great. We would get to the beach, and I was skinny. I had bagels and a kala with no, we didn't have coolers back then. It was the kala was at the bottom of the canoe. It was oh, that's a stiff kala, but it was fine. But nonetheless, my dad has instilled, the grind in me. The athleticism definitely comes from my mother. She's a bad mama jamma. Just because she gardens. But yeah, so Dad, and there's so many of you here. I can look in the crowd at every table, and I can pick up, yeah, Mikey, what? Peach, that is. Just kidding. So many of you, Kimmy, she's like, oh my God. But you've all had these Mike adventures. I mean, I would be here all night if I had to name everyone at a table. But I'm so grateful to you, Dad, because you have been my biggest cheerleader and supporter, and and I probably have the bang the head against the wall all day from you, not Mom. Mom would have been like, this is dumb, I'm leaving. And then moving right along, so after my dad tortured me till I was about maybe 13 years old and realized that I did like canoe paddling, he took me down to Hawaiian Canoe Club, where I met Paul Uvai, Ka Wahine. He probably had to catch a plane. Oh, damn. But he pretty much runs a keiki militia in Maui, if you don't know about it's 250 kids, and he instilled such a grind for paddling. We were paddling in Malias, it was in the 90s, yeah. with the tire on the front. It was like all these little 12 open kids like, you know, it's like in Ka'alui Harbor. It was like when they used to dump the pineapple and sugar cane in, and we had like all this weird, like it looked like limu everywhere. I was like, oh, it's like paddling in like hey, sweet luau. It was terrible. Like everyone got staff. It was like, I don't know if this is like the house standards, you know. But he was amazing, and I couldn't get enough of paddling. Like I would paddle with the kids, the teenagers, and then the open women, and I was like, and then I would be so hungry. Captain Mike wouldn't pull over to get me a sandwich on the way home. No, you can wait. Low blood sugar is real. But then moving on, you know, my dad, I was so into it. He's like, oh, you know who you gotta meet is this girl, Noelani Sawyer. She can steer one canoe, and she stays on the wave. She don't even come off the wave. And I was like, wow. Then that's it. He pretty much, he kicked me off to Noi, and then she raised me since then. So, Noelani Sawyer. I didn't get one other last name, but it's Sawyer to me. But she was so patient. I got a surf ski, and I would be kayaking, and I would be eating it, or like hooling, and she's like, Lauren, take control of the boat. You're in charge. And I'm like, oh, no, it's not that hard. It's here, you know. But she took me under. We surfed. We were surf buddies. We would paddle, and then she pulled me into Team Bradley. Oh, I need some water, right there.
Gotcha, Mom.
Thanks.
I'm killing it.
Oh my God. So then I started growing up, you know. Well, at first I had the baby, that one, the cowboy hat. But then people are like kind of write you off as a mom. They're like, oh, you had a baby. Oh, that's it. Now you just gotta cook rice. And I was like, I'll show you cooking rice. So then my mom's like, I'm not babysitting. I was like, yeah, you are. Guess what? She's still babysitting. But so then Sonny Bradley. Noi, I was like this up and coming. I was like, I was super hungry. I want to paddle with my heroes like Kelly Faye, Nicole Wilcox, now Peterson. Like I had all these like heroes of mine, Dane, you know, that I looked up to. I was like the young girl. There's not too many young girls that were chasing, you know. I was in the wrong sport, I guess. But they were my heroes, and they became my family. And I'm so indebted to all of them. And getting to paddle with Team Bradley with them and introducing me to Sonny, you know, I remember Sonny's still the same. You guys should ask him what his vitamins are. We should all be taking them. I'm pretty sure it's Michelob Ultra. It's organic, I heard. But it was amazing. It like just and not I gotta talk about the kayaking. I forgot about the kayaking. The surf. So one manning also led into K1 paddling. Chris Ball, Nalu Kukea, you know, all these Oahu, Malia, Kamsui. No, you know, all you K1 paddlers. It was, but being in this community, really, I got so much encouragement. They were like, oh, you could do it, you know, and I was like, oh, okay, sure. You know, I was young and I had the drive to do it, and I had so much support on the home front. My sister right there, she held it down. She also became a team mom. She was 15. But she didn't, she's not a team mom. She like helped me raise my kid. I just want to clarify that. She didn't beat me on that. But it just, I'm so grateful to this sport and to all of you. And I've had so many mentors. I had a point here. Oh yeah, I did go to the Olympics, but yeah. But you know, after people tell you can't, they're like, well, I don't know if you can make it. And I was like, oh yeah. It's nice when people tell you can't do things, you know. And then you're like, I'll fucking show you. But I just want to. Johnny Mac really got out of here quick. I don't know how he did that. And. What was up with that? Choking. But I guess what I want to do is circle back to being a mom and watching my kids compete. You know, I have a daughter in rodeo, and I know that Duke was also Paniolo. I got my rodeo peeps over here. Whoop, whoop. The white rice and the brown rice. But But I think in all aspects of competition, I think it's amazing, and leave it out there. It's sometimes, you miss a big fish or buck, or maybe you get second. Don't let it keep you up for more than one night. That's it. Okay, I'm super stoked. Mahalo. Love you guys. Is that like 10 minutes?